Hi, this is Kevin with KKOA. Today I'm back at you again with another one of our, product overview installation videos. Today I'm pretty excited to talk about a product that really meets a need and an issue in the RV community. That the problems is with your air quality inside your RV. Air quality is really important. You get out, whether you go in certain areas you may travel, there may be certain allergen stuff in the environment. You get out at camp and there's campfire smell. Some of that smoke that gets inside your RV can make the inside of your RV smell bad. Also, a lot of time RVs are also prone to a lot of that musty, moldy kind of smell and odors from whether it's black tank odors or odors from gray tank. There's a lot of odors that can be trapped inside your RV that you really don't want trapped in your RV. So air quality is definitely something that's important and something to kind of take a look at. The product and company we're going to take a look at is Airlock to kind of solve the need of this solution. Airlock's been in business since 2020. They're one of the trusted names in purification, air purification for both boats and RVs. Their mission is to kind of design to enhance the air quality and remove odors, provide a healthier travel experience, as you go out in your adventures to the travel. And so I kind of got excited whenever I was kind of taking a look at this, because this definitely does fit a need. What they utilize the ionized technology. The ionized technology has been around for a while. It's used in hospitals, office buildings, and homes. And so it's something that's been around, and it's a proven thing. How ionized technology works, what it does, and divide the hydrogen cells, positively charge them, and it'll negatively charge the oxygen cells that are in the moisture in the air. This will allow the smells and the allergens and everything else to attach themselves and be ionized, and to allow it to kind of clump together. It allows them to negatively and positively charge, where those things will kind of clump together, and then that way your filtration system will be able to pick it up a lot easier and then get it out of the air. So they've come up with a solution to where you can install it directly into where your air conditioners and the intake or the exhaust of your air conditioner. That way, as the air flows through there, it can ionize, charge the airflow, and take care of those odors and eliminate those odors from like that. So today we're going to go ahead and go through a little bit of installation and how to install it, and let's get started. Okay, the product I'm excited to introduce is the Airlock. So let's take a look and see what's all inside. The installation is very simple, pretty simple to install, pretty easy to do. So inside the box, you'll have kind of a little information card. You can scan this. This will give step-by-step instructions, along with how the video I'm going to show you how to do it as well. There's a little card in here that has caution. One of the things you want to make sure before you get started work on your ACs, you want to make sure that the power is disconnected. So just want to kind of point that. On the inside, has pretty much everything that you need for installation. It's got different ways that you can mount it. On the back of this, you have like a metal plate with these magnets, and so it actually has 3M tape that you could stick up there, and you can attach that and then attach it into the airflow. If you wanted to attach it on the surface right here, it allows you could take these magnets off, move them over here, and then you'll attach the surface like this. So there's many different ways to attach it. There's also screws if you don't want to use the metal plate to stick it in there. There's also screws where you can actually screw in and hardwire and screw into where the either here or right in here. So you have a choice of either way that you want to do it, but that's what we're going to do. The one thing about this is they have made it pretty much kind of universal. Depending on whatever, there's many different type of RV air conditioning units that you have throughout. Whether you have a Coleman or Dometic or GE, there's many different ACs manufacturers, but they're all pretty much the same. You will need to attach to where the positive and negative lead on the line side, so when the fan comes on, it'll actually turn on and then ionize and start working. As I've got a Dometic air conditioner, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on the return air side. The main reason is, if you've seen some other videos where I have modified my AC, for the ducting on the outlet. I can't really put it on going out, but I should have space enough to go on the intake side. So that's where I'm gonna install ours on the Dometic. Like I said, before you get started, you want to make sure that your breaker's off to your AC, so there's no power going to it. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and take down our filter, which mine needs probably clean to gain access. All right, so for mine on the inside, as you know, I had my air box, so I can't really put it on. I've totally closed off the air box for this AC modification. Highly recommend doing that. Check out that video. But it looks like there's space. I think I'm going to go ahead and probably mount it right here on this surface. That'll be going for the airflow. The airflow goes right up through here. It's away from the control box. I should be able to get power. The power for the line side going in once I take that apart. Okay, like I stated before, we're going to look at probably trying to mount, I think this, probably right up in there. But that looks like a good spot. That looks like a good spot for it. It's going to go right there. So it looks like I will probably have to. I think I'm going to go ahead and take out the magnets here, and I will install them here on these pegs so I can go ahead and use the 3M tape and then attach that right up in there. And then I'll stick that to this surface right here. Prior to sticking the tape, you want to make sure that all this surface area is clear, free of dust, debris, before you use it, so that way you ensure that the tape will stick the best. Okay, so now I get the cover off. Now in this particular one, we want to make sure, some of them will have a control board that you can connect the actual tie it to, but we want to make sure that it's on the 120 volt side. Looking at the wiring diagram, it shows that the black is going to be your line, or that's going to be your power, and your white is going to be on your neutral side. So we want to make sure that what we're just going to do is we're just going to go ahead and tie into the wire nuts. There's already wire nuts there. So we'll take this apart here with the wire nuts and attach our wires directly to this. Okay, now that I know where this is going to connect at, we're going to go ahead and mount this up first, and then I'm going to make up my electrical connections to the positive and the neutral side right here. So that's where my connections will be. One positive side, on the outside of this junction box, there was a little knockout. I just did the little knockout, so I'm going to run the wires for the airlock is going to go through here. That way I could tie into the junction box, but there's a little knockout that you can just knock that out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down this surface to make sure there's no dust or oil or dirt that's on here, because that's where we're going to mount wires at. This is the good 3M tape. This is the stuff that you better make sure you get it where you want it to be, because once you stick it, it's going in there for good. And I'll get some zip ties and zip tie the wiring. They give you a lot of wiring. Yeah, that's pretty secure. I don't think it's going anywhere. Those magnets are pretty tough. It's stuck to the box. So also this box has got a little flex in it, which is good, so it'll allow that to flex going down the road. Okay, I now have the wire fed through the box. Before I mount the box, because I need to put the cover on, I'm gonna go ahead and just strip off, cut these ends and strip the wire. My application, I don't need the little fork connectors on there. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and strip the ends. Alright, so now we got the wires stripped. Now let's tie in. Like I said, here we've got the white, which is the neutral, and that'll be where the black wire goes, and the red, which is your line or your hot side. Like I said, we verified that we have the breaker off, so there shouldn't be any power. Twist that on. Put the wire nut back on. Okay. Go ahead and put our cover back on. Close everything up. So there's our end result. We got the airlock system that's in, and then we'll go turn it on. And you can validate that the power indicator light is on and that it's working. All right, now finally we'll put our filter back in and close everything up. One thing good about this is where I have it, I can actually look to see that it's actually got power and it's on even through the filter vent. Okay, as you can see that the Airlock one really wasn't that hard to install. Took about 15 minutes. It's pretty easy. Like I had mentioned before, everybody's air conditioners may be a little different, but as far as wiring up, it's all the same. And it took about 15 minutes or so to complete the install. This is of the Airlock. So check it out. For all my viewers that are watch this on KKOA, I'll put a special discount link. You can use KKOA whenever you go to check out. If you go to airlockusa.com to order, you can just put KKOA in the discount and you'll receive a $20 off discount just for watching this and being part of the KKOA. I'll probably do a follow-up video later on. It is still kind of the off season, but I mainly wanted to show you guys. I'm pretty excited about this being more of a permanent solution and not having to replace any, air wick fills, air fresheners or anything else like that. This is a permanent solution. It's permanently installed. Really look forward to seeing the results and how it does keep our air quality in our RV together. So pretty excited. I hope you enjoyed this how-to video on doing the install. Please don't forget to give us that comments. I'll put the link in the description down below, and I hope you enjoyed another one of the video from Kevin at KKOA. All right, bye-bye.